Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Friday, August 1st, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with SummerSlam news. The construction of the stage and set for this weekend's two-night premium live event was temporarily halted yesterday due to weather concerns. With thunderstorms expected and a flash flood warning in effect for the New York, New Jersey area, construction was halted at MetLife Stadium at approximately 2:15 p.m. yesterday, with everyone ordered off the field and moved to shelter in accordance with safety protocols. The ringside area had yet to be constructed, although work had started on the stage and the multi-tier setup. There was reportedly no internal concern within WWE about whether the setup would be completed on time. AEW Collision aired live last night on TBS and HBO Max from the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago. In the main event, Kyle Fletcher won his first AEW title by defeating Dustin Rhodes in a Chicago street fight to win the TNT Championship. The AEW World Tag Team Title Eliminator Tournament continued with Bandito and Brody King defeating the Gates of Agony and FTR defeating Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson. In other results, Top Flight and Scorpio Sky beat Shane Taylor Promotions in a six-man tag. Chris Statlander beat Lena Cross, Tekla downed Willow Nightingale, and Max Caster held Roosh to a time-limit draw. TNA presented Impact last night on TNA Plus and Access TV, featuring matches taped on July 24th in Kingston, Rhode Island. In the main event, the System defeated TNA World Champion Trick Williams and AJ Francis when Moose pinned Williams. Also on the show, Leon Slater successfully defended the X Division title against Cedric Alexander and Jason Hotch. Indy Hartwell and Danny Luna beat Jody Threat and Ariana Grace in the opener. Masha Slamovich defeated TNA and NXT Women's Champion Jayce Jane by disqualification due to interference from Ash by Elegance. And in other results, the Rascals defeated the Nemeth Brothers. Ring of Honor streamed last night on Honor Club, featuring matches taped on July 17th and 26th in Chicago. In the main event, Bandito retained the ROH World title against Adam Priest. In other results, the Conglomeration beat the MXM Collection, Blake Christian defeated Jimmy Jacobs, Gringo Loco topped John Cruz, and Virus won over Zahua in a Pure Rules match. In corporate news, WWE's parent company TKO made several new appointments yesterday. Sana Shuaib, formerly of Major League Soccer, has been hired as the new SVP of Partnership Marketing and Digital for TKO Group, according to Deadline.com. Also, TKO promoted Britt Santopol to Senior Vice President of Operations, where she will oversee the revenue strategy and marketing solutions teams. In political news tied to the wrestling industry, yesterday at the White House, WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque joined several other sports celebrities for American President Donald Trump's announcement that he would be expanding the Presidential Council on Sports, Fitness, and Nutrition and reestablishing the Presidential Fitness Test for school-age children attending public schools. Levesque joined National Football League player Harrison Butker, former NFL player Lawrence Taylor, and golfer Bryson DeChambeau, among others, as the newest members of the council.
Thank you to President Trump. Thank you for this honor. I'm humbled by it. I'm truly honored to be on this. Vice President Vance, thank you very much. Secretary Kennedy, truly appreciate all that everybody is doing for the health and wellness of the entire country.
In Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis declared yesterday as Hulk Hogan Day in the Sunshine State, calling Hogan, quote, a true Floridian through and through, end quote. Governor DeSantis ordered all flags to fly at half-staff in Pinellas County, Florida, where Hogan resided, as well as in the capital in Tallahassee. Hogan, real name Terry Bollea, passed away last Thursday from a heart attack at age 71. And in some unfortunate news, wrestler Champagne Jerry Morrow, who was a regular in Stampede Wrestling and throughout Japan in the 1980s and 90s, passed away on Monday at the age of 75, as was first reported Friday night by the Stampede Collector Instagram account and confirmed yesterday by Mike Johnson. Born Jared Itifor in Martinique in 1949, he broke into the wrestling business in the early 1970s in Japan's International Wrestling Enterprise promotion, where he competed both under his real name and as Jiro Inazuma. He was first seen in Stu Hart's Calgary-based Stampede promotion in 1975, and by 1981 had taken on the name Jerry Morrow and become a permanent fixture in Calgary after spending most of the first decade of his career in Japan with IWE. He held Stampede's International Tag Team title on 7 occasions with 4 different partners, including his brother Eddie, George Wells, Makhan Singh, and the Cuban Assassin. His tag team with Cuban Assassin also experienced success in Puerto Rico, where they held the WWC Caribbean, North American, and World Tag Team titles. Morrow also spent significant time wrestling in the Vancouver, British Columbia territory, where he also held the tag team title with his brother Eddie. He continually returned to Japan throughout his career, including tours in All Japan and New Japan. After finishing up with Stampede in 1989, Morrow spent much of the 1990s competing in various independent promotions throughout Western Canada and Japan. He ended his full-time career in mid-1999, but continued to wrestle occasionally, taking part in his last match in 2002, in which he teamed with Scott D'Amore on an independent show in Winnipeg. Once again, Jerry Morrow has passed away at the age of 75. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.